here because oh my God, you are this person. Oh, of course, dude. Look at this fucking PFP, dude. Holy shit. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
That's what I look like.
Some insanely, like, violently ill, bad-brained person made a TikTok and was like, you went to a brothel in 2010, so you're doing sex trafficking, like you're Jeffrey Epstein or whatever the fuck. And then they had like a merger, a coalition between that fucking psychopathic person and the West Elm Caleb lady. And she said that like my fans are fucking red-pilled like shitheads that were like attacking the fucking other mentally ill West Elm Caleb woman who like doxed this fucking dude, right?
Yeah, you're like Putin. It's like even you're working on your own shit. Everyone says you're fucking with their thing. No, I've had that. This proves that you like surpassed me in juice, because that used to be me. It used to be shit I wasn't even touching, and people were like, your fans are doxing me. I was like, I don't know who you are. No one does that to me anymore. No one does that anymore.
No, so this lady literally was like, yo, BuzzFeed wrote a fucking article about her. Like, and then she was like, yo, it's actually your fans. I hadn't even covered it yet. I haven't even covered her story yet. And she was like, your fans are fucking attacking me. The West Elm Caleb woman. Which, of course, my point in that entire story was, like, don't go after this person. Because if you go after that person, you are literally doing exactly what that fucking person was doing as well. And that it's more so a story about how fucking annoying people are on the internet when they, like, think that they're... Get closer to the microphone.
Yeah.
When they think that they're doing something like honorable, when they like try to dox someone over fucking ghosting people.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, the old trick from like 2014 to about 20.
Oh, this is the Star Trek chatter. Jesus Christ. Sorry, go ahead.
Like 2015 to 2018 or 2014 to 2018 was if you were being harassed online or you said you were like automatically given moral high ground. And like, yeah, no, it's terrible. Like no one should like post anyone's address or like fuck with people in that way. But a lot of people were able to say they were being harassed, just based off nothing really. Like you would search their mentions and it's like nothing. And it's sort of gone away. I indirectly attribute it to K-pop people. Because they just like, they did it so much to like, you know, whoever, that it was like, oh, well, this like kind of happens to everyone. This isn't really, there's no reason to like write a news story about this. So like, you know, credit to those people. Yeah, legit.
Well, now they say they were getting death threats
I support
or some shit,
all music.
Which like as someone who's a fucking recipient of not only death threats, but like actual credible threats, shut the fuck up.
I got a threat today. I got a threat to a guy. A guy said, like, you're the reason that the knockout game is happening to Jewish people in New York. And I was like, I don't know. I almost was like, I wanted to give him an address to an Equinox I don't go to and be like, come here. I'm in the steam room every day getting tricked into gay experience. No, I didn't want him to get tricked out. No. I was gonna be like, I get slutted out here. You can come, you can roll up, but like, I decided not to because like, what if he really comes there and then they like, they're like,
what if he has the time of his life getting tricked the fuck out, getting slutted out at the Equinox sauna in like, you know, the Upper West Side.
Yeah. I mean,
you don't want him to give him a pleasurable experience.
I was gonna send him to the Brooklyn Heights one. I haven't gone to a Brooklyn one in like 2 years, but I was like, then I thought about how it would act like. Because it's like most people won't do anything, you know? But there is like one person out of 1,000 who's like actually going to go there and is going to like... That's the worst day of that employee's life, is the day that just some like insane, like pro-Israel guy is like, he said to meet me in the steam room. No, I'm not.
He's wearing his fucking the long shorts that go like up to down to your ankles. What are the capri shorts?
Yeah.
The capri pants? Is that what it's called? No. Is it capri pants?
There's a type of capri pants.
But like cargo.
Yeah, no, there's a type of capri cargo that was hot in like 2014, 2013. And it was like, I will admit I wore them when I was like 22. Because like my friend, I'd lost a bunch of weight. My friend had them. And it was like, I saw like cheap. I don't know. Yeah, you really think you're like an adult when you're 22, but you're really just stupid as fuck. Because I saw like Fredo Santana wear them, and I was like, ooh, I could pull this off.
I mean,
everyone at my job laughed at me. Everyone.
I've done plenty of risky fashion choices, which every time people fucking want to attack me now, this is all they do is like, dude, you used to still look hot in 2015 and 2016, but you were kind of corny and you dressed up. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm a media person, and I am a media person who succeeded in doing media. So go ahead.
Well, we were all corny. I mean, everyone's still corny. If you like, everyone who does media is corny, but like, we didn't even. I didn't realize. Like, I am so glad I deleted all my tweets from like 2016 to like 2017 because like people were reporting them like shit that didn't used to be TOS.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just like, okay, I want to play it safe. I don't want to lose this check.
Are you hungry, by the way?
I could eat a little bit.
I ordered food, and
I'm not super hungry, so don't worry
No,
about it.
I'll order you something as well. Do you want Dave's hot chicken?
I'm like legit not that hungry. Do not
Dave's hot
worry
chicken?
about it.
Do you want Dave's hot chicken?
If you'll eat some of it, like go ahead. I'm like really not that hungry.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
But I'm like all my shit from 2016. I remember like, I'm sure some of those posts are still good, but some of them were like, you know. It's like yelling at like Patton Oswalt. You know, like after Trump won, like I like look back and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? Like
you were yelling at Patton Oswalt?
Yeah, I was like, because he just had some like like a corny, well-intentioned tweet that's like, this is like Star Wars, and I was like fuck you.
Oh, like I mean, he still does that. Even though he is friend of the show, Patton Oswalt for you.
Yeah,
he's a
nice
look at all
guy.
these different angles, by the way.
Damn.
We got.
POV, you're standing over me, yelling at me.
Yeah, we got hella angles, dude. Wait, let me see. Does this one work?
Ooh.
That one's. There's another one too. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
This is what the sniper who's looking into my apartment every time I'm in New York.
This is the Israeli sniper who's gonna kill you for.
This is the
for creating the anti-Jewish, the anti-Semitic knockout game.
Yeah, he'll claim self-defense and he'll be right from what I did.
Yeah.
This is this is a good angle.
Yeah, that's the one I used for the guests. Yeah.
Damn.
What is this? Chapo, talk to Felix about this video, please. No, I'm not going to talk to him about Disco Elysium. Okay, POV or hedge fund.
My lines got taken out because I'm the worst. All our lines got taken out. They were with real voice actors.
I listened to them after. Yeah. I listened to them after I finished the game. I love the game, by the way. I know no,
it's a great game. I played it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I finally did.
Dude, it was fucking beautiful. Especially with the voice acting, it was awesome. Like I didn't watch it I didn't play it when there was no voice acting in it. But
it was
so good.
Beautiful game. Like really happy to see a game like that succeed. Like very like 90s style games. Like adventure style games. Like Grim Fandango. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. Like it's like what is it called? Like there's a specific name for it. Is it like click through or something? No,
like a click through isometric.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's a point and click. It's a point and click adventure. Point and click RPG. Point and click adventure. Detective game. Like they don't make games like that anymore.
I don't know.
And it was awesome, and you could fail, and it was great. You know what is this?
But I do understand why. Like I'm the worst voice actor of all time. I just did voice acting for like my friend. My friend is doing, those like more scripted. They're doing like more scripted podcasts now, which I think is interesting. I played the role of the celebrity. I was playing a different guy in it, but they only gave me 2 lines because they know what a bad actor I am.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I listened to your lines as the scab leader.
I took a video of myself doing it. And I was like, I suck. I'm never like if we were doing our show in like we started in 2002 and we did the thing where we would cameo on Entourage, they would have like been like, we're actually not doing this. You're like too bad of an actor.
You're literally a paid actor, just like Brace is a reporter, a journalist. You're an actor.
I am technically an actor.
Yeah.
Well, they're really cool, like the Disco Elysium people, because like that game, like it succeeded way beyond what they expected or what anyone did.
Yeah.
And me and Will were just like joking about it. We weren't serious. We're like, stupid us for doing those for free. Is
that
like,
why they took you out?
No. They like listen to what they did. They like got us a gaming PC. They got us a PC for our office. They're such fucking cool guys. We were not asking for anything. We were joking, and they were like, no, like this thing you worked on became a huge fucking success.
Didn't they thank Chapo when they won an award? No, they thanked Lennon, dude.
No.
That was pretty awesome.
The real Chapo. No, those guys are awesome.
That was dope. When I saw that, I was like, I respect that. Or did they not? They didn't thank Lennon. They thanked Marx. But whatever.
Those guys are awesome though, and I'm like very happy for them. Super nice guys, and like made an amazing game.
Yeah, they think marks and angles. No, it's great. It's great. I played the fuck out of it. Like I played it in the most try hard way. Like I sweat lorded through that entire thing. Fucking save scumming, constantly re-rolling, save scumming, re-rolling, save scumming, re-rolling. Like, you know, I did so much.
Are you gonna play like Elden Ring the day it comes out?
Oh fuck yeah! I cannot wait.
I'm like literally going on tour. I think like the day it comes out, I want to fucking cry.
Oh,
I think I can play it on my
sucks.
laptop though, because if you can play it on a PS4, I think I can play it on a laptop.
No shot.
Yeah,
it will not be good. The frames will be terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
I'll
Actually,
try.
you know what? From Software is pretty good at like making, you know, compatible games.
Yeah. I
will play Horizon as well. Yes.
Horizon looks good.
Yeah.
I'm like Elden Ring looks like fucking perfect. It looks like exactly what I wanted, which is like you can't do the same deflect system in Sekiro because that would be hard to implement with like a more DS3 style, but you can do something kind of like it. Like posture seems very important again. I like that you can do stealth. It seems like they're sort of making you do like a paladin build, like magic. You can't avoid using magic.
I got the feeling it was like a mixture of. It almost felt like a mix of like improved Sekiro and like prior Dark Souls games that were like they took something from every Dark Souls game, every From Software game that has worked so far.
Yes.
And added it together in an open world adventure that's like. And Dark Souls, I've always said this. People get really mad at me. Dark Souls has always been open world.
Kind of,
right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even the OG Dark Souls, like, and people are like, how do you say that? It's like literally not. It's literally not. Like, it is kind of open world, dude. Like, because you can, I know that like it's linear progression through certain areas, but you can go through it on your own way, and also you can choose to go to different maps. Like, you don't have to follow the sequence. So. It's different branches that you can choose to use. So I always have found it to be like kind of. It's called a 3D Metroidvania. Yeah.
It's like if Dark Souls is an open world, then neither is GTA 3 or Vice City, because it has the same thing where you can completely explore like two parts of the. You can actually explore a higher proportion of the map at the start of DS1 than you can in the start of
Grand Theft
GTA
Auto.
3.
Yeah,
that you only unlock the final
bridge.
two islands like later, but in Dark Souls you can even like you don't get you have to fulfill conditions to get to Anne Orlando, but that's true in every GTA game before. Was 4 open all the way or not? I don't think it was. 5 is the only one where you could go more places, but it like from the start. But like you can even like you've seen like crazy speedrunners who like go right down through the catacombs at the start.
Have you ever? Well, yeah. They also they do that.
Possible.
They do that for Breath of the Wild too. Have you ever played Zelda?
I started Breath of the Wild, but I hated playing on handheld. So
I
I should have
You need a pro controller or here.
I have a pro controller, but I'm gonna hook it up to my monitor when I get home.
I have a gift for you. 1 second. Hold on.
Damn.
Here you go, dude. I'm about to.
I have a Switch and a pro controller and all that.
No, it's not a pro controller.
What is this? Damn, dude. I get gifts every time I'm out in PST chat. Yeah. No, everyone like I was the rich friend at one point. Everyone like fucking lapped me.
Do you fuck with Pokemon at all?
I love like, you know, the ones that came out when I was a kid. That's like everyone's first RPG. I fucking loved Pokemon. I was a kid, like the one where you start with Pikachu, that was the first one I played.
That's the last time I played Pokemon until recently when the new one came out.
Dude, I would play that game when I was like 9 or 10, and I would listen to Loveline on Q101 in Chicago. Just like the most like brain rotting shit for a 10-year-old. I thought like I would play Pokemon and listen to Adam Carolla like hours and hours.
I'm gonna open the door.
Everyone in chat is too young. This is a generational thing. All of you in chat, you only know Adam Carolla as the guy who hangs out with fucking what's his name? Dennis Prager. You only know him as like a grumpy conservative commentator, but he was when I was a boy of like 10, the funniest man in the world. He would be on this show Loveline It was like 3 or 4 hours long every night. And he like people would call in and be like, "Oh, my girlfriend squirts and I don't know if it's pee or not." And he was just like, he was so funny. He was so funny. He was always like a, grumpy, more conservative guy, but he was, believe me when I tell you, so funny. I was obsessed with him. I loved him and Dr. Drew. I actually think that Dr. Drew's the worst guy. Yes, I'm talking my guy.
You were a fan of Adam Carolla?
Oh, I thought he was the funniest guy in the world when I was like a kid. I would play Pokemon.
Man Show?
Yeah, didn't watch the Man Show as much because I think I was like I hadn't like gone through puberty yet. But I like him on Loveline when he would talk about how like no one ever finishes community college. Like I don't want to butcher his bits because his delivery of it is so good, but if he had done that now, he would have had like a #1 Patreon, like legit. It sucks that he's like
now he's like talking about like
cancel culture.
The problem, dude, it's so bad, dude. It's so fucking bad. It's absolutely the worst.
It's like him and Jimmy Kimmel. Kimmel was funny too, and Kimmel was I always look forward to those episodes on Loveline, and they both like Kimmel became the guy who like cries all the time, talks about Russia, and yeah, I mean you can't spend too long in this business. That's what I think.
Yeah, you gotta fucking die a hero, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
You don't wanna live long enough to be the villain.
I want to crash out.
I ordered so much. I think there's enough.
I'm not even that hungry like that.
Bro,
yeah,
I
thank
got
you.
Okay, first of all, I'm Turkish. I have to feed you.
I know. It's
Here's some falafel.
Thank you.
Okay.
These are like, this is from the same place we had that one time.
Yeah,
These are like incredible.
Here's some straight.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm pro Anna now too.
Is that for free chicken or is that the?
No, that's.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's grilled chicken.
There it is. Boom. I couldn't find it right now, but it's basically, it's grips that you can put on your like. It's basically the Joy-Cons, but they're actually fat. So it turns your handheld into like something that you can actually fucking hold in your hand and play with. It's awesome. It's the greatest.
That's tight, actually.
It's not Dave's Hot Chat. It's not.
I just like when I'm playing the handheld. I don't know. I tried doing it. I like go visit my family like a few times here in Chicago, and
that's when I'm cracked out on fucking Nintendo Switch games.
I tried. I don't know. I don't know if it's like I'm just not used to playing on like a handheld thing like in front of my face anymore.
With that box, there's stuff in there. In that box.
Yeah, I got this one.
Yeah, that's the box. Yeah.
I got you.
And then there's another box in that box. That's where the utensils are.
Got you.
Felix, have you ever played Hearts of Iron?
I haven't. I played Shadow President, which is like similar. I love Shadow President. I'm thinking about like playing Civ and like that shit. But I don't know. I think now I'd be more able to play stuff like that. Now that I'm on the Adderall. I did love Shadow President though. Thank you. I love Shadow President. I love Civ looks cool. I could see myself spending time on that, but not while Elden Ring is out.
No.
Thank you. I'm playing Elden Ring. I'm like always ready. I'm always trying to play CS:GO. You know, I was gonna play last night, but then I had to like. I went to Soho House. It's like.
Oh, you did?
I like end up at there like twice a year. And I'm always like.
That's a place that's where you'll get tricked out.
Yeah.
For sure.
I felt like I was gonna get tricked out getting locked in the bathroom.
Are you hungry? I literally asked you if you wanted food. I got chicken.
Bro, I'm like not that hungry. You can like grab some
I have
of this.
enough for you too.
No, I'm good, dude.
Don't be.
Yeah. I'm just.
You want to fix that angle? No.
Yeah. If Elden Ring wasn't coming out, I bet I would start playing Civ when I get home next week. But Elden Ring, it's too important for me.
I tried making a TikTok explaining the Ukraine situation with Civ footage, but I gave up. Oh my god.
Damn, dude. That's tough.
It's a terrible idea.
That's tough. I mean, you cannot. You cannot do anything about Ukraine and Russia or any Eastern European country online without getting yelled at.
Oh, he knows. This chatter knows. That chatter literally knows what I'm looking for. I'm gonna give you
this guy. This guy.
No, he's the one who probably got it for me.
Dude, this guy
My
like.
PO box. No, I bought it actually. I think. I don't know if it was in my PO box or not, but I think I might have bought it.
Devices. Rob, did you build this?
No. No, I work with a professional company to not Mr. Aerospace and Mechanical Engineer over here.
I have a mechanical engineering degree with a concentration in aerospace, not the other.
I like very rarely involve my brother in my work also.
Good idea, man. I appreciate that. I'm sure he appreciates that too.
Well, no, he's like, I'm actually more.
Oh my god, you love it. You fucking love it, you bitch. He loves it. He's such a bitch about this.
My brother didn't love it at first, and now I'm like more cautious about it than he is. Now I'm like, you shouldn't reply to me for a few weeks. I said something crazy, and he's like, no one cares. I'm gonna do it. Like, he wants to do an episode. My brother wants to do an episode, a TV episode.
Can I just do an episode with your brother?
You could do that. I think you'd be kind of the bad cop on it. My brother's very nice. He would never say that about me. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe if you got him in like 2017,
Right, he's the bad cop.
when it was like newer, he'd be like, I agree, he's the worst brother in the world. But now you're the bad cop. He's a good cop.
I just got humbled.
Yeah, know your place, bitch. Yo, dude, come on, eat. Bread. Grilled onions.
You gotta break bread. This is how we're gonna.
No, I ate a falafel.
No, too late, bro. Too late. You said you were like kind of hungry. It's over. That's like
I did like a little. Like I'm as hungry as the amount that I ate.
grilled onions.
Thank you.
There you go.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, what did you think? What did you think when Hasan he was first like the rise started? Because I think that's when my brother was.
I was
the
obviously
most
very
nervous.
happy for him, right?
Yeah.
Like his success is good, positive, right?
Yeah. I would say for my for my family in general, that's. I mean, because it was a weird. I really started doing shit in 2014, and it was hard to see making a career out of this then.
Yeah.
And they were just you're using your name and your face, and you're they were supportive. They were never against it, but it was just be careful. They were very happy when I could pay my rent with it, though. They were very happy after I graduated and it became a thing. But that 2015 is probably when my brother was he never said it to me, but I could tell it probably made him nervous. How. Because the TOS on Twitter was different then.
What's TOS?
Terms of service. I could say crazier shit back then. And I did because I was younger too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel in our families,
9/11.
Yeah, stuff like that.
yeah, we're just all very different in the way that we do our things. We're all in very much different industries and all much different places. Mm-hmm. And we're all, relatively successful in our own way. So it's never really competitive. Mm-hmm. And also
He's way cooler than I am.
People that in my regular life don't really cross pollinate with the internet that often. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't really impact me other than helping out whenever I can.
No, I feel you. It there's some crossover for me because my mom everyone they all just got involved with my shit as soon as it seemed real,
Yeah.
they listen to podcasts now that I've never even told them about. They all have Patreon accounts. They're all probably spending $50 a month on subscriptions to shit. They just jumped in, but
Oh yeah, my family has not done that.
But we already had jank in our family, right?
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
already had some way of interacting with that. I mean, to this day, I think my grandfather might have been the only person who's ever paid for a TYT subscription. Just
that's adorable. No,
it's not in the family culture.
Yeah. My grandmother, I don't know if you know the show, Hasan knows it, but the show E1 that my friends Andrew and Branson do.
E1?
Yeah, episode 1. Yeah, some people in chat might know it, but it's
Is that like a Star Wars thing?
Huh?
Is that like a Star Wars thing?
No. It's like it's a comedy show, and every episode is the first episode of an abandoned podcast. It's really good. It's really fucking funny. I think you might actually really like it.
I mean, it has a very the concept has a lot of potential.
The concept's amazing. They've done like amazing episodes, and it's a cool show because like
There's
neither.
like recurring themes though.
Yeah, they bring people back too. But like it's like very like alt comedy and shit, and they do live shows before COVID more so, but like every Christmas there'd be a live show in Chicago, and every Christmas my grandmother's like fucking 100, and she'd go to all of them with my mom. She did not know what was going on.
This was your friend's show?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Your grandma was just being really supportive of your friend.
I was in it, but it was like,
okay.
but it was still like so like for someone who's 100, for someone who like grew up in an apartment with a dirt floor like 100 years ago, like for her to see like alt internet comedy is like she's very supportive.
About Lola Bunny, fucking Lola Bunny and like orcs wearing bootcut pants.
Yeah,
I love this.
Yeah,
Orcs wearing bootcut jeans. I mean, those are really old E1 memes, but
that's also very like old school to be like supportive like of family regardless of like I don't know what's going on. This might be disgraceful. I'm still gonna show up.
She would, the last show she came to is like 2019. We were doing a lot of like Joe Biden stuff. And I was Joe Biden, and I was just like rubbing Andrew and Branson like for 40 minutes straight. And she was like, "No, that's my grandson. I love him." It's sick. It's sick. I hope I'm like that one day. It's like a good way to be.
That's a really good Joe Biden impersonation. You have to be like really fucking handsy.
Yeah.
And be racist too, but
yeah.
E1 anime intro is.
Oh yeah, this is amazing.
I feel like this is gonna be 2 inside memes for this chat, but let's watch it.
The dog.
Pitbull crush you?
They did it. This is like one of the few anime things they did.
I feel like your grandma right now. I'm just like, let's be supportive of these people.
No, this is like they did an entire like fake anime that I can't say the name of it. The first one, I think it's TOS, but their anime shit's very good.
What is TOS?
Terms of service.
No, I know what TOS is, Marat. Thank you.
But like
you're welcome, dude. I'm learning new things every day.
The title is the gun R word.
Oh,
so like you can't. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't want to get you suspended.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
No, you can. I mean, that's not. No, many Twitch streamers still say the R word a lot.
Dude, all right, Biden already getting things done.
Exactly. I mean, I was just yelling about ableism earlier in the chat. So.
Well, no, I mean, like I think both sides of the debate should be taught.
Just a reminder, Hasan's literally on the Wikipedia page for nepotism. I know, dude. Here, are you happy? Now you're literally fucking banned from the chat. You spammed it like 8 times, dude. I know.
The world's weakest nepotism.
Yeah, exactly. I am the biggest recipient of nepotism by being a part of a fucking 26-person YouTube channel, dude. Are you happy? You got it, dude. You made the joke.
I mean, it's just like it's fucking stupid because like I remember, when you were streaming like off a PS4 to like 3 people.
Yeah.
Like you did that for like years, and then it like if that was like purely nepotism, Yeah, it was very humble beginnings. The streaming shit.
I feel like your first position at TYT was like lower than an unpaid intern because
Yeah,
you were expected to live off
back
that.
From the government, dude. I made fucking $21,000 my first year working at the Young Turks. Like, obviously there was a lot of great opportunities there, but like, you know, because I was able to like be in front of a fucking camera and shit like that. That's not something you would be able to ever do normally. But I made 21 grand and lived in a fucking a frat house in LA. Like, yeah, nepotism was like allowing me to be able to work there, but Jank also definitely took advantage of that. 100%. Anyway,
people do like, yeah.
I'm sorry to bring this topic up, Hasan.
no, I mean it's not even something I hide. I fucking talk about it all the time. It's like it's just like obviously I got a big boost from fucking being on my uncle's YouTube channel, but people make it seem like I'm Ivanka Trump or some shit.
Dude, there's no nepotism in that circumstance. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like so fucking.
She's really good at designing stuff. Her necklaces are sick.
Yeah. Like people still bring it up like as though he'd be nothing without his uncle. Motherfucker, I literally like look at my Twitch stream. I mean, no disrespect to the Young Turks, they're great, but like I have a bigger fucking network than he does now. What the fuck are you talking about?
But yeah, I mean, just like you can't really like nepotism like 30,000-40,000 concurrent viewers. Like you have to build that up.
I mean, you could if you were like, I don't know, Drake or something.
If you were Drake, but like, I mean, it's like, would like compare like the age, like the average, like the demographics of like the TYT audience and like this.
No.
It's like, yeah, totally different. TYT audience is like, again, yeah, no disrespect, but it's like, I would expect like a lot of like elder millennials who are like, yeah, they're like, I fuck with Move On. Or Dean Democrat, you know? It's different. They're like people who are like even older than me now. People do the same thing with like with us because like Will's dad was at the New Yorker, but it's like the people who like remember that guy being at the New Yorker.
Wait, wasn't he just like a fucking editor or something?
No, he had a like really good position. I forget exactly what it was, but it's still like you did like all our listeners. Like when we started, all our listeners were just like, yeah. Like brain poisoned, like 24-year-olds and shit. They like did not know who that guy was. Like they do not give a shit. And yeah, it's the same thing where it's like, yeah, you like get advantages. You know certain things that like other people won't. You'll know how to do things. You have like by default this level of media training that most people won't have. And yeah, no, absolutely. But it's kind of how anything is. And it's like our audience didn't come from that.
But that's also like being able to. That's kind of. I'm forgetting the word. What's the networking? Like it's just like a very early cheat code in networking that isn't really valuable. Like it definitely gives you a little bit of a boost, but like it's not necessarily the keys to the kingdom, right?
Like you got people like Neon Taster or whatever who's like fucking
the super nephew.
Yeah, directly related to like what is it? Who's he? Podhoretz, right? Like John Podhoretz is like actual fucking nephew. Being like nepotism memes about me. I'm like, dog, my uncle was a fucking like, what are you talking about? And I have surpassed them. You, on the other hand, have not. So shut the fuck up. John Podhoretz still fucks. Okay.
Where is John Podhoretz at now?
I have no idea. Probably eating treats.
I have no idea who these people are.
John Podhoretz, you should not. John Podhoretz is like
you should not. It's illegal.
Do not find out who these people are. If you are going to find out who they are, use the Tor browser. Buy a burner computer.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, like, no, he's just like, they're neoconservatives and like, talking about a nepotism industry. You literally like, it's like the mafia. When the boss is going out, he's like, my son is in charge. And by in charge, they mean running a magazine that has only ever lost money. And is supported by donations.
Circulated to like 4 people that don't even read it. And we don't know who funds it.
There are probably like 5,000 neoconservatives in America. Like no one's doing it anymore.
What is a neoconservative?
A neoconservative is it's someone who I'm not going to give you the long explanation, but it's like
Give me this super dumbed down.
Okay.
Like we're wasting too much time. on this already.
Okay. It's basically like it's people who were like Trotskyists in the 70s, and they're
because I totally know what that word means either.
All right. They think that America always has to be locked into some type of armed conflict forever. Because the second you start fighting, you stop like a good versus evil struggle, the internal part of the country rots. And so it's sort of like a right-wing inversion of the
So
Trotsky
they're like
eternal revolution
in favor
idea.
of armed conflicts?
Yeah, no, they've openly said like even when there's no direct threat to America, we should still like try to do it because there needs to be a struggle against good and evil, or else everyone will become soft and weak, and liberal democracy will be self-defeating otherwise. And it's like mostly foreign policy oriented, but most neoconservatives take the Republican Party line about, in the early 2000s, it was like they were anti-gay marriage
except
and
all
shit
the
like that.
neolibs in the Democratic Party are also neocon on foreign policy now.
Oh yeah,
Because post 9/11, there is no more like. There is no anti-imperialist left anymore. Like there is no, not even left, but like there is no anti-imperialist Democratic Party anymore. You used to at least have like, some people pre 9/11 that were like people that would be considered radicals.
the based libs.
Yeah.
It was like my dad. Yeah.
Yeah, base libs who said like, George W. Bush knew about 9/11 and like fucking old school Bush memes are awesome.
I love them.
Yeah, me too. Like a bygone era.
Remember when they would get super on Bush over like doing coke? I love that. It's so stupid, but like I love that.
Bush did coke?
Yeah, when he was a kid. Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, bro. He's a big party boy. What do you mean?
If your dad was like the head of the deep state and you're balling and you're like 22, like I've done coke with like way less of a safety net, way less to be happy about. I've done coke as a 15-year-old who's like never kissed a girl in the backseat of a Bronco in Skokie, Illinois.
Like, why?
It was in front of me. I don't know. Everyone in Illinois is like a crackhead. We're all like doing pills. 14.
I don't know.
They live in Illinois, bro. What are they supposed to do?
Yeah, what were we supposed to do?
I don't know anything about like drugs, but I feel like coke would like wire you up. Like, why are you trying to be wired? Like chilling in Illinois.
It doesn't really. It can wire you up, but really good coke, you're not like super agitated and fucked up. Most coke that like people do and get isn't that good. It's either super cut or sometimes it's just like speed, just meth. And that will, depending on everyone's brain chemistry is different. That will wire some people up. But it is like, it's kind of like, how when someone who does have ADHD takes Adderall, they're not like cracked out. They're like, oh, I can complete tasks in an ordered fashion. I'm not getting sidetracked or anxious or fucked up. Coke can have like a similar thing, really.
So you're in the backseat of this 92 Bronco or whatever, and you're like, I need to,
Well, I didn't think I needed
get
to.
orderly task done now.
I didn't think I needed to, but I was like, all my friends are doing it, and like this is like another experience I'll have, and I think I was doing like a correlation versus causation
Come
thing.
closer.
Dude, I'm gonna get off camera, man.
No, I'm trying to fit you in because I'm using you because I want to fucking figure out. Yes, I'm using you because I want to figure out how to do the camera angles if I were to have 3 guests over. That's why I'm using you right now. So sucks to suck.
But Murat, I was doing like a correlation versus causation thing where I was like, okay, no way that like a 15-year-old who's done coke will not have had sex by the end of the year. I was like, I'm cool enough to do this. I'm gonna get a girlfriend soon. Did not happen. I was wrong. Correlation does not equal causation. Do not do what I did. Didn't work for me. I don't know what I thought. I think I just expected it to like statistically make sense.
You put the cart before the horse, bro. That's what you did.
Yeah. The horse cocaine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I thought it was just like you had it, and then within a few months you had a girlfriend. Shows what I knew. But just everyone in like Chicago and the Chicago suburbs, like I don't know. It's been like a popular thing this week for everyone to be like, oh, Euphoria, my high school was boring. And like, yeah, high school is like mostly boring, but at least in my experience, people did a shitload of drugs. At least where I was at. Like, everyone I knew. Everyone's different, though. Illinois is just a sad place, man.
You heard it here first, folks. Felix, my high school experience, just like Euphoria.
Exactly like it.
That's crazy.
Euphoria, but only with me jacking off instead of ever having a girlfriend there.
Yeah. 27-year-olds looking like they're 18.
I did look very old.
And being super gay.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it, but I assume because of all the bisexual lighting they use in the fucking commercials that Euphoria is all about being gay, like the gayest.
Yeah. Someone told me there's a character who is like evil and has like 2 evil gay dads who tell him how to be evil at high school.
Wait, that's pretty funny.
That is, I might watch it.
I like that. I actually like that. I'm on board with that.
Someone I very highly respect told me it's cool, so I will watch it eventually. So yeah.
You said that about, you didn't even watch fucking not Uncut Gems. Great.
Righteous Gemstones.
You didn't even watch Righteous Gemstones. You watched the first episode, which I heard you talk about on Chapo.
Do you know how much like stuff I have to do? Do you know how much like TV I am contractually obligated to watch? When I'm done with my series,
They put on these glasses that hold your eyelids open.
that's what it's like. That's what it's like. I'm watching the worst fucking TV ever. I have to finish.
Why do you have to do these?
I'm doing a limited series on the Patreon. Me, Matt, and Will are all doing limited series of bonus content. Mine is, I did a series where I watch like bad American TV.
Yeah, he's making me watch. Oh my god.
Yeah, I made him watch the worst show
bad,
ever.
can you like?
I'm not allowed to
describe the
say it, right?
genre?
I haven't said it.
Oh, you can. You can say it if you want.
Like, is it from a specific era, specific type, like specific network? Like,
I try to do.
What is the
I try to do like last 20 years. It started out as like a focus on like network TV. Because I was like, it started like at the beginning of quarantine in 2020. And I was like, well, I got all this time now. Like, what the fuck is This Is Us? I like see this bullshit all the time. What is this like bullshit ass show? And then I watched it and it's like
The best show of all time.
it's the most evil show of all time. But I was like, everyone's.
Is that the one that's like on Hulu about like a family?
It's on NBC, but it's also on Hulu. Yeah, it's about a family where they show the mom and the dad in the 70s, then the kids in like the present day, and then the future.
And
Bro,
why
that man will watch that man right there in front of you. Will watch
please
it
don't.
for fun. Okay, he will watch the worst
first
show.
of all, I love trash TV. So, I feel like it's brain cotton candy. Nothing like some good old dumb TV when you come home, like after a long day. You just don't want to think.
Bro, this dude, what's the movie that my dad was watching? What's the movie that my dad was watching last night that you've already watched?
The Royal Treatment.
The Royal Treatment? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is the Royal Treatment?
Dude, it's like some dumb Netflix show. Like, honestly, just if you take like, I don't know, just like royalty, Christmas, like an expected, unconventional love story. And that's the recipe for like, if it was 10 years ago, it would have been on the Hallmark Channel type plots. Like that's the recipe for Netflix's like half their content.
I'm gonna play the trailer.
I love a lot of dumb shit. I love Banshee. You should watch Banshee if you like a dumb, fun show. But like the stuff I'm watching is like,
bro, it has a 5.3 out of 10 on fucking on
I feel
IMDb.
like our logics are like somewhat aligned, but what we consider to be interesting is like so far apart between you and me.
Yeah, you watch some like Redbox ass movies.
Yeah, like some third grade like.
One paper, please. Hot Prince visit makes temperatures rise in the city. Seriously though, what's with his hair? I just got a call to do the hair and makeup for the royal wedding for $50,000.
Okay, pause it for a second. I have to like clarify. I feel like I need to clarify though. Like, it was like Thursday night. I'd worked like 14 hours. Like, I'm dying, and like I don't want to go to sleep yet because it's like 7:30.
Yeah.
And
This is the feminization of the American male.
chilling
that
on
is
the couch
happening
with my
right
girlfriend,
now.
just watching a dumb movie.
This man goes to the factory, works on the factory floor, and then comes over and watches this Netflix show. What do you have to say to yourself, dude? What do you have to say for yourself? He watches. What was the other one? Wait, hold on. His favorite movie is the Green Hornet.
This is fake news, everybody.
He's watched the
It's
Green
fake
Hornet.
news coming
He's
your
watched
way.
the Green Hornet a million times. It's literally his favorite movie.
How often do you watch Green Hornet? How often? I need to know.
Well, once in 28 years, so you know.
That's not. First of all, that's too much.
That frequency.
That's too much to begin with.
Yeah, well, when you're 56, you're due for another viewing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Once in 28 years is too much to begin with, but it's also not true. He absolutely has watched it. He's watched it more than once.
I think between the Green Lantern, the Green Hornet, and the Arrow, my brother just assumes they're all the same. He counts them again.
Oh, yeah, those are the
hold on.
movies.
Are you like a CW head?
No, not at all. But like, did I watch the Arrow at some point, like 10 years ago? A
Okay.
little bit.
What is
No, he's watched all those movies though. Here, let's continue with this though. Hold on.
Alright, I'm curious.
There's a castle.
Wait, what are you curious about? It's literally like normal. It's like
No, I want to know what like the hook is. Like,
It's
what's
a-
the conflict?
That is the hook,
what,
dude.
that's it. It's like a hairdresser falls in love with a fucking sexy prince.
No, but there's like there has to be like a conflict. It's not just like they meet and it's love at first sight and then they get married. It has to be like a problem in their way. I want to know what the problem.
Yeah, the problem is the royal family's probably gonna be like, you're a peasant, like
Yeah.
you're white, but you're a peasant. You know what I mean? You're a white peasant.
Get this hair lady out of here.
Also, her accent is amazing.
Yeah, it's like a mid-Atlantic but millennial
Dude,
accent.
they're in a
No,
sexy.
she's doing an Italian accent, but it's like so good.
They're in a sexy like castle and shit, dude. It's just so obvious what's going on here. Okay,
I don't know. I want to see a twist.
you haven't seen enough bad movies like this.
Yeah, no, I'm not a movie.
They're all
guy.
the same.
Prince Thomas.
I'm Izzy of 183rd Street.
See, she's Italian
You're
accent.
young
Okay.
and in love.
Come on, you two.
I hardly know Lauren. This is nothing but an arranged marriage.
What are you doing here?
Wait, what is he? Wait, is
Oh,
he a
so
Saudi?
he has an arranged marriage, and she's like I'm
The
gonna do your
hairdresser.
hair, yeah.
Wait,
okay.
wait. Is he Saudi?
Hold on, go to Wikipedia for this movie.
So I think he's Egyptian, but like the country he's the prince of, it's very like, what's the word, like ethnically ambiguous? Like you can't really tell. Like all the people.
Wait, is it like a made up?
Yeah, they're all made up.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool that they're like,
You're like doing
ethnic.
some background on.
No, I'm like looking up the ethnic. I just like start doing Siri. Race of guy in the royal treatment. Like, don't
feel like
think
that-
people can hear it. Yeah.
I feel like that article's about to take a turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm reading the article.
Mohammed bin Salman financed this, dude.
He would like. How cheap would it be for these guys to make that? Like they would like the interest in one of their bank accounts. They could make this.
Yeah.
That does not say the Prince of Livonia. So like a made-up country.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. I wonder. With a name like Livonia, what side did they fight on in World War II? We'll never know.
I mean, it's got princes, so
Yeah.
still.
I think we should. Some countries.
Well, they don't even specify like what continent it's on, right? I mean, like half the dudes are super white and half of them are like kind of Middle Eastern looking.
Yeah, ethnically ambiguous monarchy.
I was.
That kind of is Eastern Europe. Like half of everyone is just Turkish, but they won't admit it.
You could be my
No.
Sherpa guide to know
What did
more.
you just say? I'm sorry. What? Did you just Balkan post in here, dude? Did you
Well, I
guys
said
just
all
hear?
Eastern Europe. I said all.
Did
of
you just?
Eastern
Did you
Europe.
guys just hear? He said the entirety of the Balkans are Ottoman descent. Yeah. Which is historically accurate, but also I can't believe he said that. That's messed up.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Town cars.
Well, I have like no dog in that fight. I don't. I really don't.
Oh, what do you think about this Ukraine take? Are you ready for this?
Okay. hit me.
Crimea belongs to Turkey.
Yes, agreed.
Turkey and Russia should engage in actual proxy war over Crimea because Crimea historically is associated with the Ottoman Empire, has a way longer history with the Ottoman Empire than Russia. Okay, bro, like whatever. There's Tatars there. Okay, ethnically Turkic. The Tatar like
they?
Tatar, yeah, that's Turkic, yeah.
No, I meant the Ukrainians.
No, I'm talking about no, I'm just talking about Crimea. Okay, Kırım.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought Ukrainians were like super Russian.
No. Oh, dude. Oh,
Oh,
no.
we're all stepping in it.
Oh,
We're all
no.
stepping in it.
Oh, no,
We're all
dude.
stepping
Oh,
in it.
dude. NATO's about to send lethal aid to this house.
I'm the only guy.
I'm so sorry. I take everything I said back.
Wait, yeah, this is
Yeah.
crazy. This is unacceptable.
Okay. I do agree.
Just got canceled.
Yeah, dude, you just got canceled by the fucking Crimea Twitter.
I will say, in my opinion, I think Turkey has Russia geopolitically exactly where they want them, in a false sense of security. You know, they think that Turkey is dependent on all that natural gas, but when the lira finally reaches parity with the dollar, look who's going to be in charge.
Dude, he's just,
Yeah.
oh my God.
I bought the dip on the lira. Fuck that. I bought that dip strong. I traded all my ETH for lira.
Yeah, you're going to the moon.
So podcasting isn't really your main source of income.
No, it's
the hustle.
lira. Yeah.
Yeah, he shills for it. He goes ape.
Trader.
He goes ape for lira.
I do think it would be funny to buy like a million of them and just be like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, hilarious, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be
This is
fun.
very like normal people, relatable. Like, oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean,
what
what
if I'm right?
people are doing Iraqi dinar? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not do it with the lira? What are you, anti-lira, dude? Oh, that's fucked up.
Just saying.
He's not a Turkish citizen, so he's, he hates Turkey.
You are and he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it up.
Right. Did do that. Okay, let's get back to this fucking
Okay,
lame
yeah.
ass show that Murat loves. Is his favorite show.
Dude.
Look at that limo, dude.
What happens if we run?
Let's find out.
Go,
So why are you just a hairdresser?
go! Just?
Just? What do you mean just? Yo, she's such a fucking girl boss, dude. Let's
Some
go.
good class politics in this.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Aspiring to be a monarch is, I think, at the heart of every good...
Yeah, that's the point of Marxism, right?
Every man a king.
Every woman will get to like marry a prince, and every house is a castle. That's what the final form of communism. That's what happens.
Yeah, communism is when everyone's a king.
Yeah.
All women queens.
Truth is, I love nothing more than to do something else. Caesar's ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, this fucking here. You got to get that white thing off your
No,
hair.
yeah, I was like waiting for you to
everyone's
like
been-
go back to the angle so I could like take it out.
Everyone's been fucking losing their shit over it. There's like
I
one
like-
guy in the chat who said it so many times. Okay.
No, well, yeah. Every time you like have it on the angle, I think I can take it out, and then you like go to a different.
Okay,
angle.
there it is. He got it.
got it,
Are you
I got
happy,
it.
chatter?
I
Are you
got it.
fucking happy? Shut the fuck up now, okay? Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, when it
Losing
was
his
just this
shit.
angle, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't see it.
Okay.
Wearing hair camp and you're out flirting with hot royalty.
I'm not flirting with Prince Thomas. You were giving me the look.
What look?
This look.
Are you ready to have your mind?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So the parents of
Thomas and
the
bring him to
arranged
us
bride
immediately.
Please.
are like landowners from Texas, and they're trying to develop the bad side of town. That's why they're doing the wedding.
Oh, this is like, oh wow,
Whoa.
dude, this is. I love when they
Dude.
fucking put that in there though. That's cool. Like anti-landlord stuff is still cool though.
I think this may be the most leftist movie ever made.
Yeah.
I think everyone should see this.
Oh, all of a sudden we're giving a stellar.
Yeah. I actually think this is the best movie of all time.
Yeah. No, this movie is like, this movie's gonna be Birth of a Nation, but for leftist politics in America.
Absolutely.
Like people, President Biden, who's left of Lenin, famously, will play this in the White House, and everyone's gonna be a Marxist-Leninist. The Vanguard Party is being developed right now.
The coolest thing to do next year will be to like Redbox movies like this. They'll be like they have the best politics because that's really the only important thing about a movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Kropotkin was a prince.
It's true.
This was the worst thing I've ever seen, dude. Oh my fucking god.
Okay, you don't have to watch it.
I think it was kind of good.
I don't.
See? My man gets it.
Yeah. I think it
That was
sorta good.
Murat. That was awful, dude. That was awful. I cannot believe you watched that fucking thing. We just saw the whole movie. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, pretty much.
Comment Cole, thank you for the 25. Get the subs. Allowing 25 people to no longer see the ad break at the top of the hour because I forgot to run it last hour because Felix got here and he confused me with his hot takes about politics and about getting tricked out of the Equinox sauna. And so I forgot to run it, but I'm going to run it now. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You do that for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. Okay? That's it. Here's the woman ad break now.
Okay.
What's up?
Feedback about the studio. I can't see the feed from here, so I don't know what's going on. Like the third guest doesn't know.
Oh, we can do that.
I mean, it's okay. I don't have to, but I'm just letting you know.
We can do that.
Would it be like too busy to like, I don't know, like have
Put a
like,
TV up there?
yeah, no, yeah, something like that. That just plays like what you're watching.
Right there.
Originally, we were going to put a
You do have,
TV
like, so
up
much
there,
room here, yeah.
but originally we were going to put a TV up here instead of the fucking wall art, but I told him not to do that, but I was foolish, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it would be pretty easy for you to like have like a guest TV up there, and you could still like tons of places you could still put that art. I don't know. I mean, you also have like so much fucking space back there. I don't know. World's your oyster here.
Yeah, the only issue is like as a podcast, like as far as podcasting goes, it just kind of doesn't, you know,
Let's go feed.
it's not very different from my own personal situation. Wait,
Oh yeah, what do you want to do like 2 tomorrow
what?
for the Homeline podcast?
Oh yeah. Oh, we were gonna talk about that real
Yeah.
quick. Felix is making me watch the worst movie or worst TV show of all time.
Yeah,
Which one's that?
Homeland.
It's like a very
I know Homeland.
Have you
Showtime.
seen it?
Yeah,
With like Carrie, whatever her name is.
Claire Danes, right? Or fuck.
I
wait.
thought her character's name was Carrie. She's
Her
like,
character is Carrie.
she's
played
bipolar.
by Claire Danes, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. But there's some good actors in that show. She's very good. Mandy Patinkin.
He's lying, by the way. That came out while we were in college and we watched it together.
really.
I did not watch it.
I remember watching it. With
No, I watched one episode. I'm pretty sure I watched one episode of it, and then I was like, I don't know. There's probably some other show that I was watching. I definitely would have watched it in college. Like, I definitely would have watched it, but I didn't watch it. I watched like one episode of it, and then I was done. I was watching some other shit.
I mean, I watched like, I don't know, the first 3 episodes or seasons or whatever. But
Watched the first 3 seasons of Homeland?
I did too.
yeah,
I did
like.
too.
But I also remember it being like a lot, and I don't like see myself just casually like rewatching it.
It's so bad.
It's really.
It's not bad. It wasn't bad.
If you go back and watch it now, you'll be like, oh, brother.
No, it is so
Oh,
bad.
I can totally see that.
If you're, I mean, they're really good performances. Like Damian Lewis, the king of B tier premium cable shows.
BET.
B tier.
Oh,
If
was like,
Damian
okay.
Lewis was on
the king of
BET all the
BET.
time. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he was on an A tier. He was on Band of Brothers, but he's like, you know, he's the Showtime guy now. So, you know, he was starring in Homeland. He was starring in Billions. But he's always very good. Claire Danes, great. Mandy Patinkin, amazing. A lot of really good performances in it. But it's also just like, I don't know. Yeah, I also watched it when it came out. And I knew it was propaganda then. But now you see that it was like a test run for a different type of propaganda that they do now, kind of.
and what's that?
Just like, hey, it's hard to like be in the CIA and like face ableism.
Dude,
Like, it
it's
is
so
kind of like-
ahead
it
of the
is kinda
fucking
like
game,
that,
dude.
yeah.
It's so ahead of the game.
Yeah.
It's actually revolutionary from that end. Wait, is that like your honest opinion? Like, you think it's like literally fucking testing like Havana syndrome?
I don't know. I don't know. I do know it started out, there was an Israeli version of it that was first. There were a lot of Israeli
about that.
Oh shit.
There were a lot of Israeli like Middle East shows in the like latter half of the Bush administration. There was a show called Tyrant.
I remember that.
It was about the Assad
I also
family.
watched that.
Yeah, I watched it too.
That's why you're a hog, Morant. Holy shit. Now I understand where this came from.
I watched all the same crap.
Dude, it was the acting was so bad.
You watched all the Israeli shows that like the Americans that adapted
Yeah, it's
to
like
do agitprop.
they have like Tyrant is really funny. I might have to like. I have a different idea for my series next year, but like Tyrant, so they have like a Mahar Assad brother who's like the hothead, and it's one of the worst performances I've ever seen on a show with a big
The
budget.
accents are so bad too.
Wait, someone said Euphoria was originally Israeli. Is that true?
I know that Israelis like the guy. So with Euphoria, There's a guy who's a producer on it named Future, who everyone thought was the rapper Future, but it's just an Israeli guy who calls himself Future.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's dope. Is he as cool as Future? Probably not.
Probably cooler. The idea of Future producing Euphoria is really funny though. Like he's like talking in autotune. He's like, it's hard to be bisexual in high school.
Thanks for the last year, Hassel.
Yeah, I can totally see like rewatching, what do you call it, Homeland, and like seeing how, it's like, oh, this was not very good.
Wait,
it's very cinematic.
Wait, I haven't gotten to this part, but Al Qaeda, they're in Homeland. They're saying Al Qaeda is actually.
Oh yeah, they're linked up with Iran in this.
No, okay, that does sound very Israeli.
Yeah,
that sounds okay. Maybe this is the State Department testing it. I don't know.
I've watched a lot of pro-empire shows and movies over the course of the last few years, like for the show.
Dude, now I'm thinking about Euphoria also being like State Department propaganda. Just like after high school, they're like, we have to fight against. I mean, I guess what the fuck are they propagandizing towards?
China.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. And Russia, but mostly China.
Yeah, I don't know. I think some are like on purpose.
But it's like liberal. So like the trans girl is like joining the military because she's worried about China taking her freedom of speech.
Yeah. It'll be like.
But then like her joining the military is also like a big pro-trans joining the military thing. Like I can do this now.
Yeah, they'll have like the redemption arc for the evil gay kid with the gay dads. His thing will be like, I'm joining the military and I'm going to AFRICOM to prevent Chinese colonialism in Africa.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's his redemption arc. That's like it's a very Gossip Girl thing. He'll be like the Chuck Bass redemption arc. But
love that.
Anniversary.
I don't know. I've like watched a lot of this shit though, like so much over the years, and I think I don't know. There are three types, right? There's like outright propaganda, which is like all the Christian movies I've watched, which are my favorite.
This is my favorite part of the movie, though. I mean, this is like.
Oh yeah.
I love your text message. Yeah. I was like, bro, what the fuck am I supposed to watch? Like, what episode do you want me to watch? And he goes, just watch the first episode. And then just another episode, like just watch watch him being Muslim. he goes, I don't know, just like him trying to be Muslim. Like,
it's really funny how they like have him do Islam.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, dude, that's why, dude, he's a method actor.
He probably was Muslim for like 5 years.
Yeah, no, he fucking fasted during Ramadan.
Wait, I mean, what's wrong with this scene? I don't understand.
Because it's like this is like a big scary reveal.
Yeah,
they're like the thing is this guy was a
I know this plot.
Yeah, but it's like oh, everyone loves Brody, huh? Well, look what he's doing in his garage.
Yeah,
he's being Muslim.
Yeah. He learned how to be a emotionally distant husband who's bad at being a husband from Islam too.
Oh yeah, I wonder if there's just like an anti-passion
I mean, I don't know if it's a spoiler alert, but like
his wife was like, "Don't talk to me about Afghanistan. My Afghanistan is every time he turned the keys to the door." I had an emotionally distant husband who was tortured for 8 years by a terrorist cell.
I had to fuck a B-grade Matt Damon while he was.
Yo, that dude is literally. Oh god, he's so. Okay,
he's rough.
We're spoiling. We're spoiling the podcast.
Spoilers,
this is good.
Yeah.
This is juices for the podcast.
I'm just gonna cut the audio from this and be like, here you go.
Yeah, this was the episode for plot twist with the first moment.
This week's done. But
I mean, he's cracked though. Like he actually he actually hits the. Like, Allahu Akbar.
He's an amazing actor. I love Damian Lewis. Fucking awesome Band of Brothers. Fucking amazing. He made Billions for me. Yeah. He's the reason Billions is so fun. He's tight in that show.
Okay, let's finish this though.
Allahu Akbar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah.
He's kind of riding this.
He's pronouncing it better than Hasan or I would.
He's riding this beat.
I've literally, first of all, I don't think this is, I've never prayed like a day in my life. I'm just gonna come out and say it, okay? Have you ever attended mosque prayer? No, right?
I mean, like for funerals and
Dude, I haven't even gone to a
events.
funeral.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah, I don't think this is how you do it. I don't think this is how you do normal daily prayer.
I don't know if you say it out loud. I'm not positive.
Yeah,
But
no, I've never.
But he does a different thing that he's doing Diobandi. That's like a totally different. Like he would have if he was in Afghanistan that whole time and converted over there while in captivity, he would have joined Diobandi.
Dude, your level of knowledge on this topic is kind of like
No, that's
creeping me
why
out.
he's honorary Turk, dude. Even though he's knows more about. I mean, he's talking about fucking.
Well, it's just like it's a different type of like Sunni Islam they practice, like the Pashtuns, like because they're having him. He's captured by like the Taliban, right? And it's like if you were like, hey, I'm gonna convert, they would have you do their thing.
Of course. I mean, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm defending this like shitty show, but like
Astaghfirullah, representation was a mistake. Say the shahada to repent. I didn't know you didn't pray. Bro, you thought I prayed? I eat bacon. What's wrong with you? Like, the number one cardinal sin in Islam is fucking pork, okay? Consuming pork. There's Muslim motherfuckers who, like, pray 5 times a day. Literally, like, they definitely go to the mosque on Fridays, okay, for holy, like, the most important prayer. But they will, and then, they drink alcohol. They will gamble. They'll do coke. They'll do sex outside of marriage. No pork. That's the red line, okay, for Islam.
They're very selective about it.
Yeah.
And it's a cultural thing more than
And
anything
I
else.
didn't eat pork, so that's it. It's over, It's like once I eat pork, I'm bad.
that one, it is like I get it, like because we have that too, and like a lot of us in America just like don't follow the dietary things, but it is like I do get the rationale.
What, behind not eating pork?
Yeah, I mean, like, very unsafe at the time the rule was written.
Yeah. Talking to my German dad about Ukraine, Russia, and I said U.S.-funded Azov Battalion, I tried finding articles to support my point. He called me an anti-American conspiracy theorist. Why is your German dad so cucked by fucking NATO and America that, like, he's like, you're an anti-American conspiracy theorist?
They feel bad.
All right, guys, this is the point where I, this is outside my lane. I'm out of here.
Wait, I found evidence, but also a fact checker saying it was disinfo called EU versus disinfo. Am I wrong? Am I stressing? Are they legit? Wait, can you send me the link?
Disinfo.
I love this. Can you send me the link that says the Azov Battalion is disinformation, like the fact checkers?
I'm seeing this. EU versus disinfo. I gotta check this out.
By the way, that is 1,000%.
Atlantic Council, yeah.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Okay, I found EU versus disinfo.eu. That's the website.
Hi, Hassan. Hope you're having a great day, King.
Oh, there's a quiz you can play. There's a fucking... Dude, let's go.
EU versus disinformation.
All right, let's see. Let's get it.
All roads lead to Ukraine. How Russia uses disinformation to support its efforts into the ground. Oh, this is just straight up disinfo targeting Ukraine. Like, this is like... Unless you unless you wholeheartedly advocate that, like, Ukraine turn into a fucking crater and, Ukraine turn into, like, Syria for Russia, I guess. Like, it doesn't... You're a piece of shit.
It's like, yeah. The whole thing's tough, Like, the idea of, like, anyone dying for this, right? The idea for anyone dying in, like, just... really the exact same system of government... Like, just fucking 19-year-old kids killing each other over that is horrifying.
Disinfo. Americans and Canadians trained Nazi battalions in Ukraine. Summary. During the Ukrainian Civil War, the Nazis formed a number of battalions. This time, a group of American and Canadian trainers from NATO trained these battalions, which were involved, as in World War II, with various forms of torture and atrocities, according to the testimonies of the international human rights organizations. Disproof. This is a recurring pro-Kremlin narrative trying to portray Ukraine as a Nazi state, claiming that Ukrainian Nazis are supported by Western countries. This article proves no evidence to substantiate these claims. Wait, so why did the American government pass legislation that said, oopsie, we gave guns to the Nazis, we should stop doing that then, quietly in 2018?
Right.
I wonder why the American government personally, like, why did the American Congress, which can't ever agree on anything, quietly pass legislation that recognized that they were funding Nazis and that they should no longer do that?
Right.
So interesting.
We never did this, and we're also passing a law to say that we can't do it anymore.
I am much smarter than you. It is me telling you, you know nothing. Dude, you are a moron. And you drag another idiot into it. By the way, when I say this is schizo posting, this is schizo posting, like, people get fucking mad. Like, they're like, dude, you're being, like, fucked up towards people with schizophrenia. It's like, no, I mean, but this is, like, I have this in my DMs all day, every day. There are people who think they're having full-blown conversations with me every day. They're probably in here watching right now. I'm not. I'm here to tell you, like, you know, please get help. But I deal with it every day.
Some people just, like, they're a magnet for, like, crazy people.
No,
I've had, like,
it's just
targeted
Twitch.
individuals.
No, it's just Twitch.
Like when I've opened DMs. It's stressful. Like, I'd rather have just, like, a guy who's, like, calling me an asshole than someone who's, like, yeah, like, targeted individuals, stuff like that. Because it's just, like, it is, like, depressing. It is, like, sad. Like, what can you do?
So the disproof, although the article does not mention when and where the alleged training took place, it probably refers to the Azov Battalion, which is a small 1,000-man far-right military group for the extreme ideology the U.S. and Canada have committed into blocking training for them. Oh, so they did train them and then they blocked
Well, it's just so funny that, like, what is a small group and what group is, like, you know, because it's like when we hit targets in Syria and we're like, oh, it's the Khorasan group. We would never say something like that, like, oh, it's around, like, 20 guys.
Yeah.
We would never say that, but when it's something like this where we're trying to minimize it, it's like, oh, it's under 1,000 guys.
And it's not. It's bigger than that, but it's fine. In fact, the House of Representatives passed a bill in 2015 to prevent the supply of arms, training, or any form of assistance to the Azov Battalion. Oh, so they did do that. So they did do that, and then they passed the oopsie bill. I was wrong, not 2018. In 2015, when they did the oopsie bill. So his disproof proves that they did that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, they never did it, and then they have to pass a law saying we'll never do this again.
Yeah, it's just I love
and,
doing.
Like, don't worry about, like, the congressional black budget that you'll never see.
Yeah, Congressman John Conyers said in response to the House of Representatives' unanimous decision of support for this bill, I'm grateful that the House of Representatives unanimously passed my amendments last night to ensure our military does not train members of the repulsive neo-Nazi Azov Battalion, which is now not even a fucking battalion on its own, but has, like, become a part of the Ukrainian Guard. Okay, so there's that. Along with my measures to keep the dangerous and easily trafficked manpads out of these unstable regions. Generally speaking, far-right groups enjoyed a very limited... Oh my god. Motherfuckers definitely read this and came into my chat and were, like, actually arguing with these talking points. They're like, they copy-paste and, like, write this in the chat.
This guy, the poor German guy, like, his dad read this and is like, you're being anti-American. And his dad just definitely, like... I don't know how old his dad is. I'm assuming, like, 50s or so, 40s or 50s. And it's like... I feel like Germans who are older think that they have to be, like, very pro-NATO and, like, Zionist out of guilt.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's tough.
You have to be pro-NATO.
We walked, when we had a live show in Germany.
Because I'm a girl, he's 50 and a PhD CEO. That doesn't mean anything, trust me.
The CEO of what? A sandals company? I've been to Germany. I know what they do over there. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sure he's a smart guy. It's just like, yeah, for Germans of a certain age, it's a whole thing. We walked, dude, at our live show, our paying audience, we walked 3 Germans because I was making fun of Israel. Because they say, even if they're our audience, they're like, no, I can't ever make fun, like, I feel too bad. Which I do get, like, it's a human response. But it's also like,
look.
I get it, you know.
That's fine. Okay, you feeling a little bit of shame, and also, you know, it's kind of a big oopsie. Okay, so
yeah,
it's okay for them to feel shame about that.
It is funny though, because it's like they're like Krauts, and I'm Jewish, and whatever. I love and respect to all Germans. I had so much fun in your country. I really, really did, and I'm probably never going to leave America, but if I had to live somewhere else, I would go to your place. Because it would be easier for me. I'd be like, look what you did. You guys have a whole program for that.
I love the idea of a German man, like, woke scolding you because of your thoughts on Israel.
It's just like they do, like, feel
very
terrible.
Unacceptable, Felix. What are you saying right now? This is very big no-no for you.
You should. They have this crazy thing called anti-Deutsch, which is like, it's like an anarchist movement, and it's sort of like, against being German. But their thing is they're an anarchist movement that's very pro-Israel, like super Zionist. There's some really funny post-war
Dude, it's
political
like-
movements, but like that's my favorite.
Dude, first of all, oh God, I love anarchists so much. It's always like, yeah, no, the pig stitch accounts, like all the, like lesbian, queer, pro-Israel, hyper-Zionist,
Yeah.
anarchist, ACAB, love Israel.
It's like it's perfect like post-war politics where it's just like I'll take a little bit of everything. Give me a little. It's like
Dude, there's so many.
like the German Greens. So it's a different set of beliefs, but like same idea. The post-war thing, the post-war Western thing of like, give me a little bit of everything.
No, it's really funny that like there are a lot of anarchists on the internet too that are like that are just like straight up like, fucking yeah, burning cop cars is fucking sick, dude. I'm an anarchist, and then they're like, NATO is awesome and absolutely a necessity to stop Russian imperialism. It's like, dude, what do you think NATO is? Like, just if you think cops are like, if you think ACAB, what do you think NATO is doing? They're just cops.
People have like a weird, I don't know. The whole thing with like where does the military fit in with all this? It's funny because it's like when the debate is like, oh, well, what do you do with like troops after the revolution? It's almost like asking, if you're an American at least, what happens after the revolution? It's kind of like asking like, what do we do if like Goku fights Mickey Mouse? It's like there's a few things you got to do before you get to that point. But it is like, I don't like all soldiers and all members of the military are like definitely not created equal in like what they personally did, how they process everything. But it is like the thing where it's like, yeah, fuck cops, blah, blah, which like, yeah. But then with a guy who was in the Marines or something like that, it's like, hey, whoa, like people got recruited. And it's like, well, what's the fucking difference here?
Look, I don't even care if someone is an ex-cop as long as they're like, as long as they're actively fighting against it. I mean, look, you like what's his face? The PSL dude. I had him on recently too. Oh my God, I can't believe my brain is so broken.
I know who you're talking
Preisner.
about. Yeah, Preisner, yeah.
Yeah, like Preisner, the, About Face, like all these like Veterans Against Foreign Wars. Like there's so many.
I know some great ones. Absolutely.
There's so many chill dudes like that serve, and they're like, yeah, this is fucked up, and are no longer like that. You know what I mean? And the same goes for even fucking cops. At least with the military, I kind of understand that like the propaganda is even stronger than being a cop. You know what I mean? Or you like use it. I don't know. Maybe because I have so many fucking friends who are like ex-military that like were, they were like, everyone in my family was like dying of heroin. So I was just I needed to get the fuck out of my hometown that I was growing up in.
Right.
So I was like, I didn't want to fucking die of a heroin overdose like my brother, and that's why I joined the fucking Marine Corps. Shit like that.
For sure, yeah.
But this is my favorite type of person. Look, in Hassan's world, they're saying like, in Hassan's world, it's good enough to justify Russian invasion because dunking on NATO is so cool and good and hip content.
Like no one wants like Russia to invade. Like we're literally saying like we don't want NATO should not exist and we don't want America involved. Like how difficult is that to?
Because here's the thing. Like I'm not a Russian citizen. I don't even think Russian citizens have a legitimate say on what fucking Vladimir Putin wants to do. Okay. But like this idea that like we are the only ones who could stop it. We are the ones who can fucking stop it. And the only way we can stop it is by having this like international organization that we built with the express purpose of like stopping communism from spreading and stopping the USSR 30 years after the USSR has fucking been destroyed. Okay. And you've won. And that organization is now like pulling troops from fucking Norway to go into like Afghanistan and bombing Libya. That organization needs to exist. And that organization needs to turn Ukraine into a forward operating base for America to like, I guess, threaten the Russia's regional autonomy even. Like, I'm not a fan. And I do think that Vladimir Putin is absolutely trying his very best to push back against his his waning power and trying to reassert dominance and go back to the old days of the empire when it was good. You know what I mean? When the USSR was powerful, something that a lot of older Russians want. Okay? I do see that. He wants the Georgia, Ukraine, but it's not going to happen. He's never going to actually put troops inside of Ukraine. He's not going to be able to win an insurgent war. He's not going to win against an insurgency in fucking Kiev. So it's really stupid.
The thing that like frustrates me with all this is like, if Russia is a huge issue for you, and for a lot of people it is their main concentration, the main thing they care about, shouldn't you want the execution of Bob Rubin or Larry Summers or any of the number of people that looted Russia for a decade straight and humiliated them and hollowed them out and directly led to any problems you say that we have now? This is a direct consequence of some of the most insane looting, obliteration of standard of living, existing infrastructure that we have ever seen done to an industrialized nation in the last 50 years. It's no one ever talks about what was done in the 90s. No one ever talks about how, you know, if you just want to go from the post-war period, if you're the post-Cold War period, if you just want to go from the fall of the war till now, whenever people in the world see NATO, it is irreparably destroying a place. It's bombing a fucking aspirin factory. It is bringing slavery back to Libya. It is, when you see that star, things are going to go backwards, possibly hundreds of years.
It's just never good. And also, escalating tensions is not even something that the Ukrainian people want. It's not something that the Ukrainian authorities want. And they keep regularly saying, yo, America, calm the fuck down. Yo, UK, calm the fuck down. And yet all you hear, and the reason why so many of you are so fucking angry and frothing and like saying, Hasan, you are Vladimir Putin's puppet, sir. How dare you not say that, like, you know, Ukraine has the right to be a part of NATO or whatever the fuck, is because America wants the war. Okay, that's it. It's like, and not even war, but just like to flex some kind of, I mean, I guess it would be great to have like a little proxy war and, you know, turn Ukraine into fucking a crater. Okay. And it doesn't matter because you're selling guns at that point. And, you know, it's something that you can laser focus on for a little bit.
No.
I guess. I don't know. But even America's not going to do that. Like, it's not even in America's best interest, in my opinion.
Yeah. But no, at the end of the day, like, yeah, awful situation. Like, again, I will say again, the idea of like, you know, 19-year-old kids or anyone like fighting and dying between these two countries for really like just a different mafia system is horrifying. It's very sad to think about. And I don't think, you know, me nor anyone I know wants that.
Oh, for the record, for people who keep saying like, oh, but Ukraine has a right to join NATO, right? No, I don't want. No one has
I don't
a right.
want NATO to get bigger. What are you talking? Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't care. I don't give a fuck that like the Ukrainian government's like, it would be sick if we got like weapons, like cooler weapons. Okay, I don't care. No, that is one thing that I, as an American citizen, believe is not good. Okay, and I don't want it to expand even further. It is quite literally a protection racket. Okay, it is exactly. It's operating exactly like the mafia does, and the idea. The idea that you were, you know, advocating for its expansion is ridiculous to me. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I dream of a better day when, you know, I've heard the very cynical argument from people who, you know, they really know what time it is. They know that we can't win these wars. They know that NATO has, you know, it probably shouldn't exist in this day and age. But they have said we need to keep doing weapon sales because it's like, you know, one of the only things we actually make in America. I dream of a better world where, you know, that is not the case. We do not need the weapon sales money, and we make something that the rest of the world actually wants and everyone will love. And we're going to replace all weapons factories. We're going to repurpose them. We're going to make Quaaludes again. And everyone's just going to buy them because they're fun. And that's a better world is possible. And that's what's going to happen when Michael Bennett is president.
Wait,
Senator Michael Bennett.
What is this?
Quaaludes.
What is this? The fucking, have you seen this? Founded by beacons such as the Nobel Peace Prize laureate Andrei Sakharov, Memorial has been a constant force to help rehabilitate victims unjustly persecuted and repressed during the Soviet years. Oh, dude. Oh, this is my favorite fucking thing. What? Oh, the ones that memorialize Nazis
What
as victims of fucking USSR oppression.
I looked up a little bit of this on my phone, and this is like, it's an EU project. It's like all these like Eastern states.
This is big. Canada's big on this too, right?
Canada, Dan Beckner has a lot of interesting stuff.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
how deep the Ukraine lobby, how deep it has its hooks in Canada, and it's very funny because Canada is one of those places where they're like. They use a very liberal description of hate speech where they're like, hey, let's not make people feel unsafe. Let's do land acknowledgements. Don't do let's try to make BDS illegal because it makes Jewish people feel unsafe. And then you have like a giant bronze statue of a guy who hunted Jews like a dog catcher.
Yeah.
it's like you got to pick one here. I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I mean, it's the same energy as like fucking yelling at Jeremy Corbyn and saying he's anti-Semitic, and then literally fucking putting up a statue. Didn't the Tory Party put up a statue of what's her face, Nancy Astor or whatever? Yeah. The first ever like female. Fuck, what was it? Yeah, it is Nancy Astor, right? She's like straight up fucking saying stuff like Hitler had some good ideas about Jews, like a person who said that.
Or like, I mean, like how similar thing, people will use like very academic language talking about safety and who feels unsafe and why you should always listen to people in the UK, and then turn around and say the most hateful, inciting things about British Muslims. Yeah, horrifying things, horrifying like Nazi-esque things about them.
Yeah. The BBC has a statue at the front of the building that was sculpted by a pedophile. It depicts a man cradling a boy. Wait, is that real? I mean, it makes sense.
That's the UK, all right.
I was just about to say, that's like, I'm sorry, Sweaty. Do you have a problem with Tory culture? It seems kind of fucked up that you would,
Did you see the thing where they were like...
You're being quite Britophobic right now.
That'll be their next thing. Just like, saying it makes them feel unsafe. If you take down the statue.
No, that's the thing. They said that, I remember, what was this? There was like one of those fucking psychotic reactionary think tanks that like, I remember wrote an article about how Scottish schools were demonstrating anti-British, like too much anti-British sentiment. Too much anti-English sentiment in Scottish universities.
Did you see the thing? This is like unrelated to anti-British things, but it is a UK thing that they like... Somewhat like someone in the government was like, you should call the police if you hear someone say from the river to the sea.
Oh yeah, it's a police matter, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, damn, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why Margaret Hill was fucking fired from CNN.
Yeah. It's damn, dude. They like it's like I don't think British people like Jews like that. I don't think they're like anti-Semitic, but I don't think they're not into like Israel to that extent.
Who,
they just
British people?
Yeah, no, I don't think they like love Israel to that extent. I think they just like they're like, oh, a new rule, a new thing we can get in trouble for. They love that. They're so happy when there's a new thing. I got a ticket for like putting out a cigarette and trying to put it in a trash can and it like flying out. They wrote me a ticket when I was in the UK. I can't.
Did they catch you on the CCTV? You can't go back.
I can't go back, dude. I got warrants.
Damn.
No, I was like going to pay it just because I don't know. I'm like paranoid, but I forgot. I
lost warrants
it.
Out for my arrest, governor.
I lost it. What can you do?
That's crazy. Wait, hold on. Let's watch this Euphoria out of context, and then I'm going to show you a video that's going to trigger the fuck out of you. Are you ready for this?
All right, let's do it.
I can't wait to make you watch this Johnny Harris video. He's like a Vox.com guy who like has his own YouTube channel now. He made like a video on the World Economic Forum, I think, like where he was talking about like stakeholder capitalism. Have you heard this?
Oh God!
Remember the CEOs?
You're gonna show me a Davos thing?
Yeah.
Show me the Euphoria thing. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be ready to face Davos.
He's a Davos guy, but he also like he's gonna talk about Russia and Ukraine. What is this Euphoria clip?
Are you gonna play?
What play?
Lexi's play.
What do you mean Lexi's play?
The play that Lexi wrote.
Oklahoma. What?
The play's called Oklahoma.
No, the drama club's doing Oklahoma. Oh my God, do I look like I'm in Oklahoma?
Why would your play be set in Oklahoma?
You thought I was auditioning for Oklahoma.
I haven't read it, so...
Are you making fun of me, or did you actually think I was auditioning for Oklahoma?
Why the fuck would you audition for Oklahoma?
I'm not!
Then why the fuck do you look like you're auditioning for Oklahoma?
Do I?
Yes.
Has everyone read Oklahoma but me?
Oklahoma's not like a play you read.
Bro, are you on drugs?
Yes.
You relapsed?
I've just been smoking a little bit of weed.
Wait, I don't understand. If you're not auditioning for Oklahoma, then why do you look like that?
Like what?
Like a country music star.
In a good way or a bad way?
Bitch, you better be joking. Are you okay, Kat?
No! Yes! Fuck it! I am in love with Nate Jacobson! He's in love with me! And you know you fucking give me that look, Maddie, because I didn't fuck your boyfriend. You two were broken up for 3 weeks and 3 days before we even had sex. So
I don't understand
I
why.
know.
everyone
I
watching
get
this.
why people like this.
Why? Because Sydney Sweeney's hot as fuck.
Well, yeah, but also like it's.
She's so fucking hot. Anyway. Oh,
Yeah, no,
sorry.
I agree.
Go
I agree.
on.
It's like a show where like it's about like women like being terrible and mean to each other. Like it's like that's why Mean Girls is like good for a lot of reasons, but it is like, you know, it's a piece of media that I think is like largely geared towards women that does depict how like awful women can be towards each other, which I feel like a lot of women's media doesn't really present.
Yeah, they do the girl bossy shit too hard, where
Yeah.
it's like not, you know, women should be able to be catty if they want to, you know,
Yeah.
queens.
No,
Real
yeah.
queen behavior is petty. Petty queens. Where are my petty queens at?
I'm not to say that, you know, they're crueler than men or anything, but it is like it's nice to have, you know, I feel a lot of women's media it's about like what is the worst thing that ever happened to you, and it's just going to be like, you know, trauma porn for that, or like it's about a girl who became the CEO. And it's like, well, you know, you know, it should show some friction and some strife, and this is very melodramatic, but I get why people like
you're
it.
Pulling a Slavoj Žižek right now and doing media analysis on a
That's
show
all I
that
do now.
on a show that you have not watched.
You know
what
this
I'm
is the
talking
only
about?
scene I've seen. Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? The fucking he's like, I did not watch Matrix 4, but I read all of the reviews.
Yeah, he's my type of guy. He'll like read the Wikipedia article and be like, "Times
Yeah.
podcast."
Yeah, he's like, I read all of the reviews, which are extensively. He says he cited all of the reviews. It's awesome.
I love him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
I didn't betray you.
No,
Unless you
I'm
guys
good.
are terrible for each other and you know I'm right and you guys can all judge me if you want, but I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
So why did you guys make me watch this? What am I supposed to get out of this? Like I don't really understand it. Like what am I supposed to understand from this? Because I'm watching it out of context.
Happy 9 months.
It's about how to score drugs in high school and then hide them from your parents. This is Euphoria out of context. I don't think it's like that. Sydney Sweeney fixes cars IRL too. I love her so much, dude. I think she's beautiful. I think she's really pretty. I think she's cool as fuck. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I even watched that fucking horrible hotel show because both Sydney Sweeney and another incredible queen was in it. The one where it's like the kooky, the fucking craziest score I've ever heard in my entire life. White Lotus. God, it was so bad. I don't know how the fuck I watched that whole thing, dude. I watched the entire thing of White Lotus. Alexandra Daddario. Yes, exactly. I don't know why they linked the Euphoria clip, but she said people didn't recognize her talent, anything, so she took her clothes off in it. Wait, what? No, Sydney Sweeney's actually an incredible actress too, I think. I think she's great.
Wide peepo happy.
That show was good. White Lotus, eh. The catchphrase symbolizing Palestinian control over the entire territory of Israel's borders from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free is a common call to arms for pro-Palestinian activists. It calls for the establishment of a state of Palestine. From the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, erasing the state of Israel and its people. It is also rallying high for terrorist groups and their sympathizers. Sometimes the Palestinian flag emoji is used as a shorthand for this phrase to spam social media posts related to Jews. What? So you can't even use the Palestinian flag? Like, what the fuck? I mean, that's kind of basically the the truth. Like they're basically saying, like, you know, if you even wave the Palestinian flag, not even wave the Palestinian flag, but like use the Palestinian flag emoji, that means like you want to wipe out Israel. Your movie and TV opinions are straight garbage, wastebasket. I did not like White Lotus. Love when displaying my flag is an invitation to condemn me for anti-Semitism. Did you know that sometimes people use Palestinian flag emojis to do a shorthand for from the river to the sea?
Oh, Congress?
Yeah.
Damn, they have all the... That's like where...
In the 6th century, Khazars, an obscure warlike tribe in Turkestan, present-day Kazakhstan, fought for land that was ultimately overtaken by southern Russia and Ukraine. Despite the decline in population and territorial defeat, the Khazars continue to be mentioned throughout history, especially as one of the first groups to adopt Judaism. Damn. Wait, what the fuck? Why? That's kind of cool. What?
Yeah, no, I think it's...
Oh, wait, you're... Shit, you're completely muted. I muted you.
Okay,
Fuck.
okay. They say it's anti-Semitic because it's been used by like black Israelites to say that, like, you know, Ashkenazis, like the people I usually see in New York, aren't like the real Jews. I mean, I don't really care. Like, you know, I don't really care. Like, if I was a Turkic person, like whatever, you know.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
That's like a chill, like a warring tribe mythology.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a big like real Jews versus not real Jews thing. Again, like very black Israelite. This AJC is very funny. They're like
the American Jewish Committee.
What do they say for? I don't know if that's TOS for you to show the K word, or I can say I don't know what the rules are on Twitch.
No, I mean this is contextually appropriate.
Okay,
like.
Yeah. Does it bring up how German Jews invented it to talk about Russian Jews?
Wait, really? Which Jews associated with the cross of Christianity? Immigration officers describe the word sign form with a circle. It's a highly offensive term used to insult, denigrate people of Jewish faith or ethnicity.
Okay, that's very, very different from what I've heard. That it was German Jews.
Wait,
like,
it's Yiddish?
Some people say that.
Oh, it says how Jewish immigrants at Ellis Island signed their entry forms, a circle as opposed to an X.
I have heard that is German Jews. German Jews use it as a slur for Russian Jews who are like, you know, beneath them. They were from the shtetl, and German Jews were like more urbane, more likely to be like upper middle class and stuff, more established. Narcissism and small differences.
17-month brain rot.
This is going on r/Felix fails.
But no,
what is
I
Jewish
don't.
communist?
Oh, it's the idea that like all like cultural Marxism and communism is
Wait,
like
but they
propagated by
cover all
Jews.
the bases: Jewish capitalist and then Jewish communist.
Okay. Oh, they're showing the thing they yelled at Ice Cube for posting that.
Oh, this one, the graffiti artist mural one's Freedom of Humanity mural depicting white male capitalists, several who are Jewish.
I mean, several of whom. You're gonna need to. Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's zoom in.
Oh, dude, they won't let you.
They have to host a bigger image.
Fuck. I zoomed in and the only thing is, come on, bro. It's fucking cookies. No thanks. Several who are Jewish see Jewish features as the enemy of the good. London 2012. Oh, isn't this what like they also got mad at Jeremy Corbyn for this? Didn't he like a Facebook post or something?
Yeah, something weird. Like he liked a Facebook post, or he was like had a picture taken in front of a mural that they said used tropes. It was very Yeah. They will. I've never seen someone destroyed for so little. I mean, in the end, like the thing that fucked Corbyn was not the anti-Semitism thing. It was more, you know, people tricking him into saying that we should do a second referendum. And just, you know, making people think that he hated and looked down on like regular British people, which he did not. They convinced people he was an enemy of like normal people, which was not the case in 2017.
I clicked on this, not the real Jews, because I thought it was going to talk about like what Ben Shapiro and them do.
Yeah.
Whenever they're like talking about someone who is Jewish but like is like a leftist or a communist or whatever. And no, they're not talking about that at all. They're just talking about people who, some anti-Semites on both right and left, claim the Ashkenazi Jews are fake Jews and that Israel is a fake nation. This accusation, like, I don't.
Yeah, that is fake Jews is a black Israelite thing, but it's such like a marginal thing.
I've never heard.
I mean?
I've only heard it from like Ben Shapiro saying that about Jewish people that are like not Jewish people that vote Democrat.
Yeah, no, it's everyone. Like Israelis say that about fucking American Jews who don't give a shit about Israel. Like everyone has one. I mean, that's the more common version you'll hear. How many people are like running into black Israelites every day?
Yeah, there's like 12.
I think there should be like a show on CNN hosted by black Israelites. I really do think like everyone should have like a platform, I think some of what they say is interesting.
Felix is a Parler take.
Yeah.
He's on Parler and Getter.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It's just like, everyone has a point of view. I wanted to go on one of those. They were offering a bounty for like a big like lib to go on there and get yelled at. And
that's so funny.
I would have done such a good job in that role because I would have said such annoying bullshit. I was so like, I was going to be like, calories aren't real. It's like fat phobic. I would have destroyed that. I would have served.
You would have said all the right things to get them fucking pissed off.
Yeah, no, I would have
You
had
could
fun
have
with
killed people with aneurysms.
Yeah.
Like they would read your post like fucking have a heart attack.
It would have been the role of a lifetime, but they never took me up. They were only offering like 30, but if they had given me 100, I would have like no one would have done it like me. No one.
Okay, let's watch this. Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
This is gonna fuck you up, dude. You're gonna hate it.
Building for a war between Ukraine and Russia.
Tensions between Russia and the West are growing rapidly.
I think 90% of why the media wants war all the time is not because they're like funded by Raytheon or whatever, and it's gonna be good for the stocks, but because they get like cool B-roll footage out of it.
Yeah.
Like war B-roll footage is pretty cool. It's an opportunity to win like, a Pulitzer.
Yeah, they want it to be exciting to be journalists again. Like,
yeah,
Trump
like
not being in office has been terrible for all like major news outlets. It's been tough for them.
It's been tough for me. I miss his tweets.
I do. I feel like that is the one like good thing Bill Gates said.
In literally 20 minutes, he's live in Texas.
Ooh.
But he sucks. Like I watched his latest rally in Arizona. It was kind of shitty.
No hits?
Yeah, just like he hit the old stuff and it was not good. Oh, he's live right now?
Ooh.
My son was born at
Okay, let's watch CIA propaganda first.
Considering deploying thousands of troops to Eastern Europe.
There are now 100,000 troops on the eastern border of Ukraine. Russia is setting up field hospitals.
It is a fit. That's a fire fit.
Have you ever seen the guy in the 9/11?
War looks like a legitimate war.
Ukraine.
Wait, what 9/11?
I'm trying to find it. The 9/11 basketball jersey.
No, I have not. Oh, I mean, this one I saw. This is the guy. I think one of the dudes who claimed to shoot Bin Laden signed it.
That guy.
What a weird.
That guy is awesome.
Like, imagine making a Bin Laden 9/11 jersey just to sign it. Like, that's kind of weird.
Everyone involved in that's awesome.
Yeah, one of my friends has this shirt now. He got it in the PO box.
Oh, I found it.
But these pants are sick. What? That's a straight up 9/11. What?
Yeah. I can send it to you so you can show the stream.
Why? But like that makes no sense.
I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I really like it.
Yeah, they found it. Someone found it already.
Okay, good. He's rocking it. He's fucking rocking that.
Like what? I don't understand. Like what? Like how did you get this?
It has to be custom made. He has to like know a printer, right? That's what I think.
I know, but like, what compels someone like to get that done?
He's a jokester. He's like the funny guy in his group of friends. That's what I thought when I saw it. He's a live wire.
Fucked up. Okay. You need this drip? No, I'm never gonna wear that, dude. I would never wear a man hotter than me on my shirt.
I would.
He's 6'7", bro. That's fucked up. I'm intimidated.
It depends on where I am, I guess. He was big as fuck.
Yeah, dude. He fucking is a waste of height, dude. Should have been a baller. Like that tweet.
Who said that?
I forget who said that, but it's a classic.
I'm like getting into basketball this year. I've decided I need to learn all the guys. I need to learn all the lore. I wish I could track that guy down and be like, what's the deal? What did you get?
Truanon made merch. Yeah, Truanon did.
I was one of the last people to be able to get that hat.
Oh no, not the hat, dude. I asked Brace to give me one, and because I know like it's impossible to fucking cop. And he was like, "Yeah, I got you." Never got me, dude.
I do that all the time.
You can't trust journalists. That's not true. You literally got me every piece of merch.
That is okay,
and then some.
Half the time I remember to do it.
You can't trust journalists.
Brace has too many stories to write. He has too many press conferences.
Yeah, he's writing about how it's actually valid that people feel imposter syndrome in the CIA. Like that's what he was commissioned to write.
You and McKay are like, you both got the hat on the restock.
That's right.
Yeah.
Flex.
I gotta send it to like one more guy though. One more guy asked for shit.
He's writing for what's the website that anarchists write on? The CIA website?
Which one?
The fucking what is it? This God damn it. Alex Nichols talks about it a lot.
Alex talks about it? Okay.
Sometimes. Bellingcat.
Yeah. Well, they're not anarchists really.
No,
but they have like guys who write for them who are like, I'm an anarchist, you know?
Yeah.
I want to defend a little bit. Like I do know one guy who writes there and he's a cool dude.
Who?
Eric, forgot his last name. But it's like a weird spelling of Eric, but he's cool. He's like an M HUD head. That dude's tight.
Respect.
But
keep calling Brace a journalist. You're out for blood.
Brace calls himself a journalist.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Eric Toller. Yeah.
Eric with an A?
Yeah, Eric Toller's cool. I like Eric.
Everything that Hasan doesn't like is an anarchist Lamau. Dude, no. It's just like the easiest. It is the easiest way for like liberals to adopt the aesthetics of like a different kind of edgy politics without like actually learning anything, reading anything, changing anything in your life. It's just like, and there are real anarchists out there. I mean, and some are chill, you know, some take showers, right? But that's basically what it is for the most part. Is just that's the reason why I make jokes about it a lot.
I mean, it's like you can call anything anarchism because anarchism is no rules, just right.
Yeah,
it's like Outback.
And that's why you can have it be a capitalist as well. Anarcho-capitalist. Okay, let's watch the Ukrainian troops.